Well, today's the day to look around the winter sky, see what there is to see. I pack my drone with me all the time, well, almost all the time, just to see what there is. On the way home from work, when it was still daylight, I'm like, what did I see in the bushes? I have this dream of seeing a moose out in the muskeg in the middle of the summer, where there's all the swamp and stuff like that. And I spotted a moose, which at least I could see, as you can see through the poplar trees here, that was not far from a clearing. And I'm like, well, maybe I can get close enough to get some footage of this old critter. So I flew the drone in and around, and obviously he can see it. The drone isn't really noisy, but it's pretty obvious that the moose is watching it. But there's a few things. I was afraid of hitting any trees, of course, and I was also afraid of getting too close to scare it away. But I thought, heck, today's the day to watch and see. It's amazing that an animal that size can live on sticks and stuff like that. What is it eating? Little bits of rose bushes and stuff like that. And I was curious exactly how far I could get before it made it nervous. I was obviously curious about what I'm doing there with the drone, but it certainly didn't appear to be worried in any way. Not much of a threat. They're quite the big animal, though. That thing there, up to its knees, in its hind legs there where they step and walk in the snow, that snow would have been, well over 2 feet deep for sure. But it's funny, they just wander around. Seem like they just follow their nose and see where and what to look at next. And I'm like, well, maybe I'm getting a little too close here, but I guess not. It wasn't too nervous. It's more curious, But yeah, I've been packing my drone around here for a long time, hoping for a chance to get some good footage of a moose. This isn't exceptional because of the lighting and the trees. I'm really hoping one day in the summer where it's kind of out in a swamp area where I can zoom around to 360 and get up there within 10 feet of it, and see its eyeballs, kind of a thing. But so far we'll have to live with this. But it really is amazing to me that an animal that size, however its digestive system works, that it can literally just live on sticks and buds and stuff like that and grow and live and be healthy. 40 below out there, and that's what your food source is. You'd be hard pressed to find any other animal that could live on stuff like that. They are big, though. I've always liked moose. I don't know if everyone really cares about me talking about them or not, but I guess you're stuck watching or else you stopped listening. I took a couple different shots at this. One time the battery failed on the drone, and so it flew back, and I had to come back and get another shot at it with the drone. But I think, well, this is what it looks like from the clearing. And even from above, you wonder how far you can see them. Because when you're driving, if they're not moving, if you drive by, you don't often see them. They're just kind of invisible. But from above, they're a little easier to spot because they're such a dark mass on the white ground from below. Anyway, I was surprised to be able to get in that close without having it run away. They're fun to see. They're not so great when they show up in my yard and eat all the buds or everything off of our fruit trees. But other than that, I don't mind seeing them. Anyway, so there was a moose. I've been closer, like where he's kicked the side of a vehicle, but this was a little safer. And battery's low, so I guess I head for home and call her a day. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's fun enough to see him anyway, I thought.